In this video, I'm going to walk you through the difference between sections, rows and modules in your new website. So I'm in the front end builder, so the Divi builder here in your website, and I have enabled the visual builder on this page, and I will show you what a section is, a row is, and module. So a section is this blue area here. It allows you to create a block of content, and generally if you're thinking like a large chapter or a chapter of a book type thing, just so that people can quickly navigate your page. On occasion we'll include little dot navigation on pages on your website if we feel that it's relevant to your particular build, and this dot navigation on the side, I don't have it enabled on this site, but the dot navigation will allow people to fly between sections on the page. So where we generally tend to have the dot navigation is on a landing page or something similar, so that people can find content really quick and easy. So the blue areas are sections, and to add a section you hover over until you see this blue plus, and you can add a new section. Go with the regular, and then you can choose which type of row. So now we're into rows. You can choose now if you want to have it split up into different columns, or you can choose to have a full width. So if we go with full width, then you have to choose a module to put onto it, and you can scroll down and start adding in modules as you wish. So you can add in whatever module you wish here on this list. Generally speaking, you're going to be adding new text to your page. So that's the difference between a section and a row and a module. So just to guide you just quickly through what happens when you do different things. So the section on it, you can move them around. So if we go to this section that I created here and go over the crosshairs, I can drag and drop this section below another section, so I can drop it down here if I wish. That is very useful when you want to rearrange content, especially if you're finding that it's stacking different on mobile. Again, to see things in mobile view, you just click this little mobile icon here, and then you can just disable that again. In the rows, in the settings of the sections, you can click into them and you can link a section to something, or you can change the background if you wish. So if you want to change it to be a colour, you can do so by clicking on the colours here, or you can click on the actual big box here and drag it around as you wish and add a colour to the background of your section. That is a good way to create like a nice large kind of call to action area in your website, is to add a coloured background to a section. Another thing that you can do here is you can duplicate a section. So this is very, very useful and commonly used by clients to quickly regenerate content in their website or rewrite it. So you can duplicate a section, and you do that by clicking this little duplicate section, and now you can see that down here this has completely duplicated. So and then to delete that duplicate, you can just click on the delete section. You can also save it to your library so that you can use that section again. So if you create something that you think looks great, you can save it to your library, and then you can load that in another page if you wish. And we will advise you how we have done this for you in some occasions, so we'll advise you on what those items are and how to add them into your website. Then on rows, rows have an extra field here, so they have the settings. You can maneuver them around, you can download them, you can delete them. They also have columns, so if we add a column here and we split it in two, then this is what it looks like. So I'll just go down to my one because it's shorter, and I'll split it in three this time. And then you can add, when you split it into three columns, you can add more text blocks here if you wish, or you can add an image. So you scroll until you see image, or you can type it in here, and now we've got an image in there. and then you can duplicate content, duplicate modules and drag them around, and you can put it here like this. So this is a quick way of displaying content, and then when you go to mobile, it automatically optimizes so that it's stacked on top of itself. So when we scroll down here, you can see this content that I've created, and it automatically will stack because we've optimized it to do so. So it's completely mobile optimized when you create columns. You can change the orientation of your columns, so you can make it 5 columns, which squishes the content even further. You can make it a different sizes of columns. So that's just a quick way to make content look really, really interesting on your website. And then you can in these little grey elements, these are always modules. So with modules, you can do the same thing again. You can edit them by clicking on the little gear icon, and depending on the module, it will tell you the name of the module up here at the top, and that's good to know because then you can look at the specific video for that module in our library of videos. So this is the text module, and you can modify things accordingly. We'll provide individual videos for each of these modules. And yeah, so that's how you can maneuver modules around really easy by dragging and dropping them, and they resize automatically to the size of the columns in the row. So if we make this a single width row again, you can see that they go really large and they'll stack. Then if we go back to a 4 width row, then you can see that they're stacked here in the one column, and we had to drag them and drop them around in order to rearrange them into the different columns. So that's how you edit that's how you edit the different sections, rows and columns in your website, and how to maneuver content around so that it's visually appealing on the front end.